Sometimes nothing obvious has changed. There's no clear conflict, no big argument, but something starts to feel different. You share something important, and the response feels brief or distracted, like your words didn't fully land. But then later, that same person is fully engaged with someone else, listening closely, responding with interest, seeming present. And you notice it, not in a dramatic way, just quietly. Something feels off. You may recognize the moment when your voice starts to feel less present in the conversation, and you may notice yourself trying a little harder to be understood. This is often where the pattern begins to take shape. At first, it's subtle. Your ideas are acknowledged less. Your concerns move through the conversation more quickly. And over time, something begins to shift. The attention you once felt starts to feel inconsistent. For them, this can become useful, because attention is being directed in a different way. When one person's thoughts are engaged with more fully, the interaction naturally begins to move in that direction, and without anything being said directly, your voice can begin to carry less weight in the conversation. Some people who study relational behavior sometimes describe this as a narcissistic communication pattern when it happens repeatedly, because over time, the interaction begins to center more around their perspective, while your voice becomes less present and less reflected in the conversation. If this happens once, it may simply be distraction or timing, but when it happens consistently, some people begin to recognize a pattern. In healthy interactions, attention is shared. Both people feel heard. Both people feel included. People who care about the relationship often respond by trying to reconnect. You may explain things more clearly. You may choose your words more carefully. You may try to bring the conversation back. But over time, something internal can begin to shift. You may notice moments like this. You're speaking, but it feels like you're not fully being received, and at the same time, someone else's presence feels stronger, more acknowledged, more centered, and that's often when the feeling begins. Not suddenly, but gradually, like you're being replaced in the interaction. Recognizing this pattern can bring clarity, because once you see the shift, the experience often begins to make more sense, and you may begin to trust what you've been noticing. If this helped put words to your experience, like the video and subscribe to the channel. This channel exists to help you recognize narcissistic and manipulative patterns calmly, clearly, and without blame, so you can trust yourself again. And when attention shifts like this, another pattern sometimes appears next. In the next video, we're going to explain why they avoid real accountability and how that pattern can change the direction of the conversation. Click here to watch.